Oh, hey, welcome back. Okay, I know I've been gone for a long time. Okay, I mean, it's been like what, maybe 2, 3 weeks, almost a month, maybe a month and a half. I don't know. Okay, yo, Femboy is back. Okay, I know I've been gone for a while. Okay, and I didn't update anything, and I'm sorry that I left you guys just out there. You know what I mean? Schedule wise, I don't know what that's gonna look like. Also, don't know if I'm gonna be necessarily coming to YouTube every week. It's just whenever I get the chance to. Okay, sometimes it just be like that. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to come back to YouTube to still be a femboy. Like, I didn't want this to look like it was just a phase of mine and like now, oh, he's back on YouTube but he's no longer dressing feminine. Like, I still wanted to do what I love to do, which is basically be happy with who I am and express myself in the way that I can and the way that I love, which is basically this. Okay, dressing up like a girl, being feminine is my happy place. Okay, I've told you guys before, if you watch any of my other videos where I've done femboy looks and all that, dressing feminine is indeed my happy place. Okay, I decided, why not make my channel a place where I can just talk. You know what I mean? Like, I can just talk to you guys, I can talk to myself. Every now and then I'm gonna have like story times. If you guys remember, if you guys were subscribed or if you guys were viewers of mine before, but before I started doing femboy content, I was reviewing horror movies on this channel. Okay, so those videos are still currently on my channel, so you can still watch them. Okay, so I was like, why don't I also go back to doing that, because I did like it, but I got distracted. I ended up deciding, what if today, instead of reviewing a horror movie, I just try on this look. You know what I mean? And then from there, it was just a game changer for me. I just figured, why not tell you guys the real reason why I became a femboy, and I felt like that would be a great start to me coming back and trying something a little bit different, but still like me being happy with what I'm putting out there. You know what I mean? So first question is, why did I become a femboy? And the truth is, ever since I was little, I've always been very feminine. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up liking boy things, if you would, but I also had a huge heart for like girly things. You know what I mean? Like, ever since I was little, well, maybe not when I was like a little kid, but when I was like a preteen, if someone offered to like do my makeup, like just to randomly put makeup on me, I never had a problem with it. I wasn't ever like, but what is my dad gonna think? What is my mom gonna say? Like, what if people start calling me gay, and all that? And I was just like, you know what? I don't care. Like, yeah, put makeup on me. And a lot of people that would put makeup on me, they were always very talented, even though like not a lot of people who do just makeup like think of themselves as talented. But makeup really is an art. Okay, like I personally, even though my makeup look today isn't that good, I personally think I've improved so much, and like my talent for makeup has really just like gone up. Like, I'm really proud of myself for that, because it's something I love doing. But growing up, ever since I was a little kid, I used to get in trouble by, I don't want to say what type of relative, like if they were like, one of my parents or an uncle or a cousin or whoever it was, but there was someone in my family who used to always like get like, I would always get in trouble whenever they would see me like playing with like my nieces or like my female cousins, like playing with their dolls. Like, I personally grew up with Bratz dolls. Like, I never owned any because I don't think I was allowed to, but I always grew up loving Bratz. Like, that was just like that was my thing. You know what I mean? Like, I loved it. I always played with my nieces whenever they would have like Bratz dolls. I know they went through a phase of like the Lala Loopsy dolls. I don't think Monster High was ever something I played with, but Monster High was, they're great as well. Barbie as well. Like, I love all that. I love dolls and all that, and I just, I think it's fun. I think it's cute. So that was like since I was little, and then like a lot of people always thought it was like kind of gay or weird of me to like really like the color pink, which is dumb to me because I know colors are just colors. Like, they're not assigned to a gender or anything like that. Like, my hoodie literally has the three colors that represent my type of people, which is the trans community. Because if you guys don't know, I sometimes do get a little gender dysphoria with who I am. You know, like, I know I come on here looking like a girl, but I'm still technically a guy inside. Or am I? You know, like, I question myself a lot, and I sometimes don't know, like, would I want to spend the rest of my life as a girl? Would I like to spend it as a boy who likes to dress up as a girl? Like, I don't know. I get curious a lot. Okay, everyone's confused, including me. Okay, no one understands my true feelings. Okay, but yeah. So the way this started with, like, me wanting to dress up like this, was when I was like about 16 years old, which was like seventh grade in middle school. I went through a phase where I would watch a lot of like female YouTubers, but like really girly YouTubers. Like, not just like a female YouTuber who like reacts to like funny videos, or like, you know, like Sniper Wolf, for example. Okay, yes, I did have a phase where I watched Sniper Wolf. I don't watch her anymore, but I did go through a phase where I watched her. But you know how Sniper Wolf, like, she's obviously female, and she does reaction videos, or she like talks about funny things that she finds on the internet. Like, that's content for just anyone, you know what I mean? But these YouTubers that I watched, okay, they were like the most girliest thing ever. It was literally like vlogs, like nights out with the girls, you know. Girls that I would watch, it would mostly be like vlogs, you know. Like, I have a special place in my heart for vloggers. I don't know why. Like, a lot of people like find those type of content like weird, you know, or like, you know, strange, but like, I personally, like, every now and then I love watching a good vlog, you know. But I grew up literally watching like the most girliest things on YouTube, and one of the things that always like stood out to me and made me a little jealous was seeing the way these girls dressed up. Because I'm talking like plaid skirts, like crop tops, cute shoes, and like a really cute like tote bag or something, and like their hair is just so like straight down, or it's like in a cute ponytail. Like, it just, like, it was always so cute to me, and I always felt like jealous of it, you know. I was like, why can't I as a boy look that beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, I had a moment in my life where I was like, I want to look beautiful, but I want to look this beautiful rather than like a masculine beautiful, you know what I mean? Because I know guys can be beautiful. Like, I know guys, like, they can get in shape, they can get like, you know, strong, buff, you know, or even just like really like attractive in ways where, you know, they're not like bodybuilders or anything like that. But like, I didn't really want that type of beautiful. Like, I genuinely wanted to be as pretty as these girls that I would watch, you know. It was kind of like, you know, like the whole thing with like teenage girls like looking at models and wanting to have bodies like them. It's like, it's kind of the same way with me. Like, but I was, instead of looking at like pictures of men looking buff and thinking, gosh, I want to look like that, you know, I was looking more at women, and I thought, I want to look pretty like that rather than look handsome like this, you know what I mean? Like, it was very hard for me to process this, because, you know, it was a different time. It wasn't that long ago. I want to say this was like maybe 8 years ago. I want to say like 8 years, maybe. I think that sounds about right. Yeah. Couple years ago. Times were different, okay? I personally didn't even know like trans people existed. Like, I didn't know what that was. Like, I didn't even know what the LGBTQ community was, you know what I mean? Like, even if I would have been out at the time, I don't think I would have been comfortable like wanting to dress up like this, because I would have thought I'm the only one, you know what I mean? I would have thought like everyone's gonna hate me, everyone's gonna like, you know, try to come for me, and it's gonna be this whole disaster, and all I wanted to do was be happy. But like, now we live in 2023, now there's tons of people out there just doing it, you know what I mean? Like it's like the most normal thing ever. So that made me really comfortable. And I've seen so many different like femboys who, you know, express their lives on the internet, or even just like a secret identity of theirs. And I thought, wow, this is like amazing, you know, because at the time, if I were to have been like, okay, I want to dress feminine, but I don't want to be a girl, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that like something like femboys became a thing, because it's like, you know, I can still be a boy if I want, but I can dress as feminine as I want, you know, plain and simple. Like I said earlier, I still sometimes question, like, do I want to be a woman or do I want to be a man, or like, you know, I don't understand sometimes, you know, like, who knows, I could end up coming out as non-binary and just being like, you know what, I want to be both or neither. Okay, like it's just, it's my decision at the end of the day. So yeah. Another thing is, if I regret this decision that I made, personally, no, I don't, because if I could, you know, go back in time to when I was 16, when I would, you know, cry to myself thinking, wow, I'm never gonna look pretty like these girls because I'm a boy, I would love for me right now to go back and tell my 16-year-old self, there's gonna be room for you in the future, and you are definitely gonna look beautiful like these girls. And I hope that even later on in my future, like, you know, from here to like maybe 10 years later, maybe I'm still a femboy, maybe I'm a woman, you know, and I hope that that person can come back and let me know you made the right decision, you know. So that is like basically it as to like why I became a femboy. That's just my little backstory right there. I'm gonna end it here. I will see you guys next time with whatever I choose to do. Okay, bye.